I haven't used most of them in a while. So and maybe you watch these videos and you'll just watch one of them, or one at a time, because it's probably not the most exciting thing to watch this. But then again, I guess if you're watching it, you're interested. So if you press play the first time, what's to say you won't press play again, right? Right. That's what I hope for anyways. I'm also hosting these. They're all going to be on YouTube. I was trying to put them on Facebook, but for some reason it won't let me upload them anymore. The last two anyway. And so what I'm doing is I'm putting them on YouTube, but I have a page on my website, www.strangedrawings.artgallery.com. Look for the video page, and I'm putting all the videos on there, and the newest one will be at the top. It doesn't really say a date on them or anything, but I'm going to put them newest at the top, and if there are multiple videos, it'll be part 1, part 2, part 3. Then the next video will be part 1, part 2, 3, or however many I do. However many parts it is. And that way, you don't have to go looking all over Facebook or, Hey gang, I'm back again. The video ran out a little bit before I wanted it to. We're gonna throw some grays on here. I don't know if I have enough to do what I wanted to do, so we might have to add some color also. These videos are pretty long. And my grays seem to be running out of crud. Well, need to do something with that one. Picture's not going the way I really wanted it to, I guess. We're gonna have a long video here. The last one was about 16 minutes, so now we know it runs out at 16 minutes. I'm gonna have to do some kind of timer or something. The only timer I have makes a lot of noise, and I don't think we want to do that. I'm gonna probably add some blue or something to make this gray a little different than it is, just so it works out a little better. This is the color I wanted his fur to be, but I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll see once we get these trees colored in a little bit. Get that out of the way. Kind of, I don't know. I don't know if anybody's going to want to watch videos this long. I don't know what to do about that. People used to always ask me whenever I drew something, oh, how long did that take you to draw it? Well, it obviously takes you about an hour to draw a page, which stinks if you're recording it for people to look at. But maybe you guys are interested, and we'll keep watching. I would say go ahead and watch these things in parts, watch one, then come back, or whatever. Just, like I said, if it didn't get cut off in that last video, all these are going to be hosted on YouTube, but you can watch them on my website, so you don't have to go looking for them. You just go to the strangedrawings.artgallery.com, and you look on my videos page, and they will be in order from newest at the top to oldest. And like, say this one, this is really part 3, but I think I'm going to have to break the second one up into 2 videos, so it'll be like part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, or whatever, all in a row. And then the other one you know, will be, the next one will be whatever I did before this, which was the that alien snake looking thing that I did the other night. Trying to hurry up so we don't run out on this one too. You know, Werewolf at Night. I said it again. Okay, so those are trees. Now I'm gonna pop some blue slate. Let's see what that does. Yeah, try to get some for a little bit of shadow in here, because I don't have enough grays. I thought I had more. That's okay. When I was a kid, when I'd watch, we had a black and white TV, and people had color at this time. This was in the 70s. Actually, this is probably, well, it's probably still the 70s, but it might have been early 80s. And we had this black and white TV, and it was a big TV, like a household TV, you know, on a big piece of furniture almost, you know, the kind that everybody had back in the day, but it was just black and white. Well, I had seen color TV, of course, and you know, I'd seen everything in color, and I can remember watching Mighty Mouse and thinking that I was seeing it in color, and I would say, hey, I saw that cartoon, and I would like start describing it, and people would be like, no, they don't have those colors, because I would maybe talk about the bad guy or, you know, whatever. And I was like, yeah, but I saw it on my TV, it was in color. Well, I was just using my imagination, I guess, and trying to remember what I had saw. You know, I had known he had the red cape and yellow suit, so I knew what he looked like, but I didn't necessarily know who everybody else looked like, which I can't remember any of the other characters from Mighty Mouse at this point in my life. But I always thought about that, like, what did those people think when I was telling them, you know, about this cartoon I had seen, and why I picked Mighty Mouse of everything to think that I saw it in color. I don't know, but I used to watch it, and you know, all the time on that TV, and I don't know, I just thought I was watching it in color. That's a weird story that I haven't told in a long time. So there you go. That's what happens when I don't have anything to talk about and I'm trying to film a video. So yeah, we're getting somewhere. Okay, let's see what we got for him. I'm gonna have to probably make him a different color gray. We got a 40%. Maybe that'll work. I don't know what that looks like. Yeah, he'll be a lighter gray. Might have to do a little touch up on him. You know, if I took him on the computer, if I scanned him in and put him in Photoshop, I could probably do some more with him, especially with the colors. Even though I'm doing this marker, I probably could adjust some color and do some different things, and really, I definitely could turn him into black and white, full black and white, and the blue would disappear, and it would look like a different color gray, which is you know, possible idea that I might do that anyway later. If I do, I'll post it or something. Probably gonna post this anyway because I scan almost everything I do. You know, that's what makes me nervous. Like when I told you guys I'm going to do that convention, if I do sketches, I can't scan them. You know, and I really am kind of weird about, like, I don't care on a lot of my artwork. I don't care if somebody else has it. I just need a copy of it. I just want to have a digital copy of it that's printable, you know, high resolution scan, and that's all. You know, and man, I don't know what I'm gonna do for, you know, a live drawing that I give, you know, sell right there, because, you know, I won't have it. I mean, the best thing I can do, I guess, is take a picture of it. But, you know, my camera that I'm using now for this doesn't perform well in certain light, as we know. And indoors, especially if there's like fluorescent light, it takes terrible pictures. I mean, it takes wonderful pictures outside. You know, you could, if you're on my Facebook, you've seen some of the pictures I have, and they were all taken with this camera, you know, or at least 90% of them, maybe probably more than that. But it, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do, because I'm not gonna pay for electricity at, you know, for the convention for 2 days, like $30 or something, so I can bring a scanner and scan everything, because, you know, that's a waste of money. And unless I was making a lot of money, you know, I would add that. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know if anybody's got any suggestion on that. Just probably, most people probably don't really care. You know, a lot of artists, they're just, you know, they don't care if once the stuff's sold, it's sold, and it's not really that important to them. But I'm the kind of person that wants kind of have a record of everything I do, and you know, it's weird. I won't even, like, I'll freak out if I draw something on a napkin and I don't have a copy of it. You know, I did something, we went to eat on Easter a few years ago, and I drew this rabbit, and that actually looked pretty cool. This cartoon rabbit on a tablecloth. It was like one of those ones that they let the kids draw on, and my dad takes a picture of it with his phone. That's the only thing I did, because he tells the girl, the waitress, she can have it, but I wasn't giving it to her. I was taking it home with me. And but once he said that, I couldn't say no, you can't have it. And so he takes a picture of it, then he can't figure out how to send it to me, and I never got it, and his phone ended up being dead or something, and I never got that picture. And you know, it's not a big deal to most people, but man, it irks me that I don't have that anymore. And you know, there's stuff I did in college that I lost in Hurricane Katrina too, that I don't have any record of, and I'll never see again. That kind of hurts. Had some original art from comic book pages too, not a lot, like 3 or 4 pages, and they weren't by anybody awesome or anything. Well, I thought they were awesome, but they're gone, you know, and that's weird. I don't like when art is gone. You know, those things I had were pages from, you know, actual comic books, and they're gone. They're not on Earth anymore. Well, they're on Earth. They're just destroyed in another form, I guess. And that just kind of, I don't know, it always bugs me. This is like whenever I see a tragedy on TV, some earthquake or fire or something, for some reason I think, man, I wonder what happened to the artwork, you know, that people had. And it's weird, because, you know, it's no different than anything else, you know, that people could have lost. But I don't know, that's what I think of. Weird. I reveal so much. Okay. Oh crud. I don't know what color his pants were. Warm gray. I mean, his, not pants, his, that ain't it. Nope, it was that one. Okay. Forgot to do his the legs here. I said pants, but I meant legs. I'm in a hurry. I think we're going to run out of video again. Which is going to stink if it does. Running out of ink. Everything's going wrong. Preparation is the key. Remember that, kids.